What if I told you that more than 2,000 years ago, humans built a machine so advanced it wouldn't be matched again for over 1,000 years? A machine lost to the sea, buried under rust and silence, yet inside it were gears that moved the heavens. This isn't a myth, this isn't science fiction, this is the Antikythera Mechanism. The Antikythera Mechanism is often called the world's first computer, but that description barely captures its importance. This ancient Greek device could predict eclipses, track the movement of the sun and moon, and model the rhythms of the cosmos using nothing but bronze gears and mathematical knowledge. It challenges everything we assume about the technological limits of the ancient world and forces us to ask an uncomfortable question. How could something so advanced exist so early in history? Even more unsettling is the realization that no ancient text clearly describes how it was built or used. Without this single object, we might never have known such knowledge ever existed at all, leaving a vast chapter of human ingenuity completely erased from history. To answer that question, we must begin not in a laboratory or a museum, but deep beneath the Mediterranean Sea, where this impossible machine waited in silence for centuries, hidden from the world. In 1901, Greek sponge divers searching for treasures near the island of Antikythera stumbled upon a Roman shipwreck dating back to around 100 BCE. Among statues, coins, and ancient cargo was a strange corroded lump of bronze, dismissed at first as nothing more than debris. But when the object cracked open, it revealed something no one expected: precisely cut gears frozen in time. At the time, archaeology had never encountered anything remotely similar. What appeared insignificant would soon become one of the most important discoveries in human history, changing how we understand ancient science forever. At that moment, curiosity turned into disbelief, because gears like these were not supposed to exist in the ancient world, and if they did, then this object was not just a relic, it was a machine. As scientists examined the fragments more closely, they realized the object was not decorative or symbolic, but fully mechanical. Inside were more than 30 interlocking bronze gears, some smaller than a coin, crafted with astonishing precision. This level of engineering was thought to belong to medieval Europe, not ancient Greece, and for decades, many experts simply refused to believe it was real. Some claimed it must have fallen into the ship centuries later, while others suggested the gears were misinterpreted entirely. But repeated studies confirmed the same conclusion: this device truly came from the ancient world, and its complexity could not be ignored. But disbelief could not stop investigation, and as technology advanced, scientists gained new tools to peer inside the corroded metal, tools that would finally reveal what this machine was truly built to do. Using X-ray imaging and advanced 3D reconstruction, researchers discovered that the Antikythera Mechanism was designed to model the universe itself. By turning a simple hand crank, the user could track the movements of the sun, moon, and planets, predict eclipses years in advance, and even calculate the timing of the ancient Olympic Games. It was not just a calendar, it was a mechanical representation of cosmic order. Every gear corresponded to a known astronomical cycle observed in the sky. In effect, the machine transformed the unpredictable movements of the heavens into something humans could understand, calculate, and anticipate. And once its purpose became clear, a far more unsettling mystery emerged, because a machine this complex could not exist without minds capable of extraordinary scientific insight. Many historians believe the knowledge behind the Antikythera Mechanism can be traced to ancient Greek scientists like Archimedes or Hipparchus, men who understood mathematics, astronomy, and mechanical systems at an astonishing level. Whoever built it possessed knowledge that seems almost out of place in its time, raising the possibility that this device was not a lone genius, but part of something much larger. This suggests entire workshops, traditions, and schools of thought that have since vanished without a trace. The mechanism may not represent a lone genius, but the final surviving echo of a forgotten scientific culture. If such knowledge once existed, then the real question is not how it was created, but how it was lost. The collapse of ancient civilizations erased libraries, shattered institutions, and silenced generations of thinkers. The Antikythera Mechanism may represent the peak of a scientific tradition that never survived political chaos, war, and cultural collapse. When Rome fell and learning fragmented, machines like this had no place to survive. Knowledge that took centuries to develop disappeared in a matter of decades, leaving future generations to start again from scratch. And when we understand what was lost, we are forced to confront what it means for us now, living in a world that still believes progress only moves forward. The Antikythera Mechanism proves that ancient humans were not primitive, but deeply intelligent engineers capable of modeling the universe with metal and mathematics. It reminds us that knowledge is fragile and that entire chapters of human understanding can disappear if not preserved. Our modern world, despite its digital archives and global communication, is not immune to the same fate. Progress is not guaranteed. It must be protected, recorded, and passed on, or it too can vanish into silence. Which is why this machine, silent for 2,000 years, still has something important to say to us today. At the bottom of the sea, a machine waited patiently for centuries, carrying a message from the past, a message of brilliance, loss, and forgotten possibility. The Antikythera Mechanism is not just a relic of ancient Greece, it is a reminder that human potential has risen, fallen, and risen again. And perhaps the greatest discoveries of our past are still waiting, hidden, to remind us who we truly are. If you enjoyed this cinematic journey into one of history's greatest mysteries, like the video to support the channel, subscribe for more in-depth documentaries, and comment below, do you think ancient civilizations were more advanced than we realize? Until next time, stay curious.